Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
Arsenal won a game that potentially in previous seasons we don't win.
But not only that. To win a title, you got to win games.
Yes.
Where you shouldn't have won.
Did you say to win a title you got to win games?
No, hear me out. To win a title, you got to win games where you should have lost.
Correct.
Yes.
Arsenal should have lost that game. The XG, Leeds' XG was like over 2 and Arsenal's was below 1.
Yeah, but one of them was they get like 0.75
Like,
XG
you know
from a
when
penalty.
Don't matter.
Ramsdale was insane.
Liverpool were doing it all the time, getting those 1-0 wins where they definitely should have lost. But
Ball knowledge.
always just was scraping the real fucking shit games to them, but
And
they
in
were winning.
previous seasons, Arsenal lose that game.
I agree, 100%.
But now you're thinking Arsenal win them.
They did, proven.
Yeah, so you
time
reckon
again.
You know what?
Bamford misses his penalty.
And that's the difference between
Bamford disallowed
not
goal.
winning it.
We love to see it. I think every call was correct. Genuinely.
Yeah.
I think the penalty in the last minute, how he's given Gabriel a red card, good for him for rescinding it.
Yeah,
Bamford ran into Gabriel.
Yeah, for sure.
He's gone to headbutt him. Right, not headbutt him, but you know what I mean.
There's a couple of results already this season.
Every decision was correct in that game.
Yep.
I genuinely think that. Everyone, Arsenal, VAR. No, it's just correct.
You've done me. I'm changing my mind. Arsenal win the league.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
And also,
look on the.
oh, sorry.
Go on, carry on.
And also,
Yes.
the penalty Bamford scored. You know, the handball on Gabriel, Gabriel shouldn't have been a pen.
No.
Because it was offside.
It was offside.
In the build-up.
Yeah.
Not in my
So what is the point of VAR?
Agree.
If they're not doing it properly?
To be
I'm
fair,
pissed off.
to be fair, because of
That does.
VAR, Gabriel didn't
Sorry.
have a red and there was no pen.
What is the point of it?
It is.
It's stupid.
The point.
It's actually stupid.
It is.
Why
stupid.
not go back and use the whole play? He's offside.
Yeah.
Imagine Leeds scored from that penalty.
Yeah.
Imagine if they scored from that penalty.
Your,
My God.
Your problem.
You know what? If you're in that VAR room, I bet you're so happy Leeds missed that because you fucked up big time. And if Leeds score that, we'd be sitting around this table saying, oh my God, VAR's it's so bad. And we still are. We can see right through you.
Do you think the problem isn't necessarily that VAR is awful? It's just inconsistent.
Passion.
No, you just got idiots in the fucking
How much
Stockley
do they get?
Park.
How much do
I
they
agree.
get paid?
But 30 grand a year.
What they've done to work in a
The
VAR?
VAR refs.
Yeah, 30 grand a year.
Surely it's more than that.
Let's take grand a
I
year.
They've
feel
got
like
that
I
much
would've thought-
responsibility for a
I
£1
thought it
billion
would be more.
Yeah,
industry.
top tier referees are on about 100 grand a year plus bonuses. Mid tier about 70 grand a year plus bonuses.
You
And
could
then
have
if you
been a
watch it
ref.
on a screen in a van, you get 30 grand a year.
Yeah.
Theo,
Wow.
you could have been a ref. You didn't do your ripping, you would have been a ref.
I think I'm a good ref.
Do you know what I think though, right? Do you know on F1, like the side of the title on a referee decision, like
Yep.
it was wrong.
Yeah.
Like
We got
we're
five
not,
for
we're not
that,
far away
massive-
from that happening with VAR in football.
Yeah.
Like imagine like Arsenal lose out on the title
Like
because
a Champions League final or something.
Yeah,
gets
but
done because-
could happen easily.
Say Leeds score that pen, yeah? Final game, it ends 1-1, and Arsenal finish the season 1 point behind City
Yeah.
because of a wrong decision. Like a stone wrong, it was wrong.
That happens all the time in
It does
football, though.
happen.
Yeah,
no
but
matter
that's my
what,
point.
With
Why-
VAR or not, like
this is
like,
why you should
refs
have
get decisions
intelligent
wrong
people
based
on
eyesight,
VAR.
yeah.
Like the amount of decisions they're getting wrong is actually
I don't.
stupid.
I don't think that you
That's
could.
fine.
You'll never be able to get a selection of referees in the world that can always get it right. You'll always have something going wrong. With
Yeah.
VAR.
It's still human error.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's always
but
good.
what I
There's
don't-
you can't. There's no like, oh, we need intelligent referees. You could get the 10 best referees, most intelligent guys ever. They're still gonna get shit wrong.
But I don't get why we sat
it's-
here, a bunch of idiots in London.
We couldn't get it right either.
We got that right.
Nah, we'd still fuck it up.
No, we wouldn't.
100%.
It was
Yes, we
offside.
would.
Anyone with a
no,
brain
I'm saying
cell.
maybe we'd get some of them right, but most of the time we'd probably get slandered.
I think they just need someone who's played the game.
Yeah, that's the problem. Isn't
That
it?
is the problem. They need someone who's played the game.
What, professionally or like
yeah,
just
I think so because they understand what happens in matches.
at most refs. Like what's,
Look, there were-
what's,
No,
the,
refs-
what's the path to becoming a referee? Like how does it initially
Failed
start?
footballers, really.
Yeah, I didn't
I'm
wanna
not
put
even.
that out
what
I'm
it
not
is?
even being deep. Like, there's a lot.
What like failed academy ballers? And go
Well,
into
like
ref-
Sunday league.
people that wanna-
they love football.
Yeah,
but
people that
weren't
want to
good
be in
enough play.
football but
Yeah.
weren't good
But
enough.
there was an incident in what game was it? The Bournemouth game or something where someone got just like rugby tackled to the ground.
Yeah.
Judo. Who said it? One of the managers. They got judo. So they mentioned judo, and it was so clearly a penalty, but it wasn't given. And it's just like he's literally been rugby tackled to the ground.
Yeah.
Like, what's the deal there? Why is not? It doesn't make sense.
Things like refs see it from a rulebook perspective rather than players would see it from an in-game perspective,
Common sense. No, but it's not even a rule book. If you get rugby tackled to the ground, that's a foul.
Yeah, but is it like a case of they're always trying to go by the rule book just because they're covering their own back? Like, if you go by the rule book, you're normally in a pretty, you're okay.
But if you're in a VAR room, you're ultimately trying to either correct the ref on field or agree with him. And you don't always want to be like, mate, you should take a look at this. You should take a look at this, because then you overrule the actual refereeing
which
performance.
really fucking ruins it.
Yeah.
But what's the fucking point of the ref if you got VAR?
Exactly.
Like, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
You have to look at that one again.
Another wrong one.
Yeah.
That's why I think Anthony Taylor actually
undermining
had a
what
good
he
game,
does.
because he let the game flow, which means he didn't stop decisions.
Well, it was last night in United Newcastle. It was a lot of pen shots there. Sancho won. What was the other one?
Wilson.
Rugby tackled.
That
one. If you look at it from another angle, that one actually looks hella sus. The Wilson one. Have you seen the second angle where it looks like he slightly dives?
Who? You talking about Callum Wilson?
Yeah.
Oh man,
was it Varane?
That is the biggest penalty I've ever seen.
Nah, but have you seen
No, don't even stop.
I'm being biased anyway.
The tackle from Varane on Callum Wilson, how that's not been given a penalty, I genuinely don't know.
We need the second angle up at it.
But this is my point. How can you be looking at that and just say that's not a pen?
At least there's a bit of consistency though, because
that's what people are
Sancho
saying,
was also a pen, so
if you don't give one, you don't give the other.
out.
That's
Like,
right.
you got to say,
but both of them are wrong. They're both wrong.
Yeah, obviously they both should have been penned, but if one's not been given, he
can't give the other one.
Do you reckon it's come down to the moment he's seen Sancho go down? He knows it's a penalty, but he's like, didn't give Newcastle a pen.
Yeah.
Can't give this.
But that just shows the level of
which is wrong.
officiating at the
Which is
moment.
wrong. But if you know you've made a 1 foot decision, would you prefer it to be like that?
Yeah,
as the game goes on.
I think
if you prefer the consistency.
Yeah. That's the thing. I think people watching prefer consistency in decisions rather than
if he gives
it being objectively correct or incorrect.
Well, think of the uproar. If he does give that Sancho one, it's going to be, United always getting decisions, this, that. It'll be that.
Yeah.
Whereas he's not, and it's probably worked out right for him.
The other incident as well was Ronaldo scoring. Obviously, everyone's
my
like,
God, that was too funny.
I only woke up this morning and saw the.
Everyone's like,
video.
the Newcastle player did actually pass it back to goalie, so that's why Ronaldo. That's why Ronaldo thinks he's in play. But the referee's got his hand up, and when the referee's hand up, it means the ball isn't in play.
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
So he scored with the referee's hand up. No, he scored with the referee's hand down, but the kick, the referee was up, which means the ball wasn't in play. So it's a correct.
Yeah, so I saw the video. I woke up this morning and saw like a fan video of it where the whistle goes, and so. Like, is it by the book he's actually scored?
I don't know. This is
because like the tweets banged. Have you seen the tweet? It's banged and it literally says in the tweet like.
But I think what's happened is the player was passing it backwards. He couldn't see the ref, and as he's passed it, the whistle's went.
Just gone off.
He didn't mean to do it as that.
Okay.
Yeah. We tried to do something sneaky and played it off as.
Yeah.
But what?
But why would you leave the ball just sitting there for ages?
Yeah.
Because that was the thing. Like, obviously, nobody on the pitch thinks that's live because nobody's actually reacting to what's going on.
Yeah.
And then Ronaldo walks over to a stationary ball, goes around Nick Pope and scores. Like, nobody on that field is going, right, I think that was a serious, legit bit of play.
But what I also don't understand is if he blows the whistle but his hand's still up, so why is he blowing the whistle like?
I don't know. This is when football gets stupid, when we're talking about these tiny referee rules instead of like football. I feel like we're so anal on.
Do you know what? I actually rate Ronaldo doing that because like, why?
It's not a goal.
Yeah, but I rate the fact he tried it because it could have counted. On another day, they could have just allowed that to happen.
Not many players in world football have either the ego or footballing intelligence to be like, I'll score that.
It doesn't happen often, but you'll see it every now and then when the gets the ball.
I really did rate it. What do you think?
I always love the sneaky ones where like it doesn't happen. It rarely happens, but when a goalkeeper rolled it out, and then they run forward.
Have you noticed though? It never happens anymore because obviously they used to put it on like TV shows. Like look at it, like Ian Wright made a DVD once back in the day, and I got it on DVD. And it was like footballers howlers or whatever. Yeah. And like now every goalie does this.
It's always the biggest. That's like the biggest howl you can have as a goalkeeper.
Yeah. Did you see Rashford's miss at the end?
Yes.
So you know Ronaldo was fuming out coming off. Ronaldo scores that.
You want to know one thing though? I'm seeing people like on Twitter saying, "Oh, you keep Ronaldo on, he scores that," and I'm just that kind of shit annoys me because if Ronaldo won, the ball wouldn't be where it was. Like,
it's very true.
And
Rashford had another chance in behind.
So I always find that shit stupid. You know, if Ronaldo stayed on the pitch, we might score, we might not. But that specific play was not happening anyway.
Yeah. What do you think?
Why do people say that?
What's your opinion on Ronaldo's reaction to coming off? Do you like it because obviously no player wants to come off?
I thought
What do you think it's like? Come on.
But he only had one shot on target, right? In 70 minutes.
And I like Rashford right now, so he's playing better.
I think you do need a new number.
Thing is, with Rashford though, he's not good against. Well, he performs better when he's not playing against a low block team. Because
No, that's not Newcastle on low block.
No,
they're just very good defensively.
No, but he didn't even play the full game there. But it's a situation where when you've got teams pressing so high up, he just gets in behind.
Yeah, he's rapid.
That's
how
how he gets his goal.
That's how we got 2 goals against us.
Always.
Yeah.
That's his bread and butter.
Correct.
So I love him for that. But I think that's well, he said he didn't start him because we've got so many games coming up. Whether that's true or not, I don't know.
Newcastle have the best defensive record in the top flight. Up the two.
Newcastle good right now. I feel like Newcastle United are a very similar
They're the
level.
best defensive record in the
Oh,
Premier.
what? Because Liverpool scored.
Yeah.
It's actually quite
wow.
nice to see Newcastle like doing so well.
Yeah, they're under Eddie Howe.
I feel like I don't.
they're not going crazy.
You don't
with
ever
signings.
you don't ever hear anyone like disrespect Newcastle. Do
They're a
you?
good
I
club,
don't-
aren't they?
everyone's
Well supported. We
everyone
like
kinda likes
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Where do you think they can finish?
Where did I say? 6?
5th, 6th. So I would
Yeah,
go.
you saying you said 6.
I got crucified for that.
I
by the way,
reckon-
and it's
I
not even
reckon-
unlikely.
It's gonna be 4th, and like I'll keep saying it until that actually
It ain't gonna be.
happens.
It ain't gonna be
We're
4th.
gonna be
People-
finishing ahead of you
Do you know what's-
easily.
You'll be battling with us for 5th.
We actually get
Fifth.
we actually get battered for these opinions of saying like, oh, it's possible for Newcastle. But if Klopp's already worried and going off in the media about what Newcastle can do,
Yeah.
why can't they get top 6 this year already?
I think they can.
They will.
They've got January to buy whoever they want.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
now imagine in January Newcastle will be.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Spend some
there's a
money.
World Cup in the middle. All
yeah.
they've got to do is go, right, who got Golden Boot? Okay, we'll pick
We
him.
do
Who
have
got-
fair play though, but the sponsors coming
Oh,
at the end of the
they
month.
don't.
Nah,
End
come
of
on,
the year
man,
we
that
have the
never
sponsors.
applies.
Ah, mate,
You
you'll
don't- we
you'll
don't
hop around
apply.
it, no problem, mate. There'll
They
be guys,
exist.
there'll be guys in places running money through fucking
who
Lithuanian bank accounts.
Who got fined like 2 mil or something recently?
It's probably City.
Yeah,
They got fined. They like broke all fair play rules.
Like
Got fined
PSG
like
or
2
something.
mil.
Yeah.
It's like a row up.